3 years ago, DOPT took a very important decision, and they decided to bifurcate the regular officer trainees and the backlog officer trainees. So the regular officer trainees are the ones who have just completed the examination, and the foundation course is their first course. They are making the transition from a candidate to a government employee. The backlog course is for the officer trainees who have already working, have completed other components of training, but have not completed the foundation course. For these people, it is the last training program before completion of probation. MCRHRD from 2020 has been conducting backlog foundation courses. This is our third backlog foundation course, and we have been learning as we have been doing the foundation courses.
We had 200 plus officer trainees. So first of all, the number itself was quite huge. Then the COVID scare was there, and the third challenge was they are all in service. So that is the biggest challenge. In service officers, it's a little difficult to sort of rein them in and expect the same kind of enthusiasm that the freshers have.
First 2 weeks we had strict protocols, but after things improved, we did not have much impact of COVID in the last batch, and they were able to go without any problem. In between, when they went out and came back and we got the COVID test done, no one tested positive. So that was something heartening, and you can say 2022 was a nearly complete regular course, 15-week course.
इस एकेडमी ने बहुत से ऐसे लेक्चर्स ऑर्गेनाइज करवाए जो बहुत ही डाइवर्स फील्ड्स से थे, जिनको सुन के हमें सोसाइटी में अलग अलग डायमेंशंस को कवर करने का, उन्हें समझने का मौका मिला. सो इन सभी चीज़ों के द्वारा थ्रू विलेज विजिट, थ्रू ट्रैक, थ्रू वेरियस इवेंट्स जो एकेडमी ने प्रोवाइड करवाए हमें काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला, और उन्हें आत्मसात करने के बाद हमें लगता है, मुझे खासकर लगता है कि देयर हैज़ बीन चेंज इन माई पर्सनैलिटी, माई आउटलुक, माई थॉट प्रोसेस.
What I would be taking away from here is that especially the camaraderie between different services, it gave me opportunity to talk with the people from different services, the kind of work they are doing in, and the spirit that is needed to take the all people together and to take nation to the higher level.
The life journeys of leaders like Pulela Gopichand, PV Sindhu, Sunita Krishnan ma'am, Anil Swaroop sir has left a deep mark on our own personalities. I am taking back lot of memories and bonds of friendship which were forged on the field while participating in various activities like the Khelotsav, Tarang, the cultural extravaganza, trekking, AK Sinha One Act play, and numerous other activities which were organized during the course tenure.
I should say the trek which was held last week, just concluded last week. Why trek? Because it was a great team event. The whole team was very wonderful. We enjoyed for the one whole week because trek was tough, but that difficulty was never known because all of us were enjoying it like anything. So it was the most enjoyable part.
The best takeaway I think from this FC was the inter-service mingling, the esprit de corps and the friends that we have made here, the memories that we have made here, and I think what I'll take away are all those fun and memorable moments that I had with my new and old friends in the FC.
तुमको पाया है तो जैसे खोया हूँ, कहना चाहूँ भी तो तुमसे क्या कहूँ, किसी ज़बान में भी वो लफ्ज़ ही नहीं कि जिनमें तुम हो क्या तुम्हें बता सकूँ।
Sports and then these plays, cultural events which makes them come forth with their talents, and also they speak up, they try to mix with each other. So the main purpose of a foundation course anyhow is bonding between the services. So I feel personally that there's interaction between them is more when they are more engaged in the extracurricular activities.
Che codai piceste, pica costa.
आलू जागर डोंगर मागाला गेला की भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार आलं दुरून रांगून डोंगर रंगून उघड देवी दार
चैत फुलदेची रात वाजून या भरात धड धड काळ जात माझ्या माईना कधी कवा कुठं कसं जीव झाला येडा पिसा त्याचा नाही भरवस तोर राईना कलीती भरची तुमच्या जोडीनं मी आले फिरते छाया रंगीराया चिंगारी मी झाले काय सडक तरी काय नाही बरी पुन्हा भेट तेव्हा तरी
The most fortunate part was that I got selected as Secretary of Nature Lovers and Adventure Sports Club. So more fortunate enough that many people voted for me. So the best part of the training was I could organize many activities, and उन activity के ज़रिए मुझे अपने batchmates को जानने का बहुत closely मौका मिला. So days activities या हम लोग weekends activities organize करते थे. तो बैचमेट्स के साथ लॉन्ग इंटरेक्शन ट्रैवल के टाइम पे या कोई एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं, कोई एडवेंचर स्पोर्ट्स की एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं, कुछ सोशल वर्क कर रहे हैं, कुछ नेचर रिलेटेड वर्क कर रहे हैं, तो उसमें काफ़ी इंटरेक्शन होता था. तो दैट वाज द मोस्ट अमेजिंग पार्ट ऑफ दिस कंप्लीट जर्नी.
Challenges of the job is such that no challenge is same like the previous challenge. You have to have out of the box thinking approach. You should know that you should know how to face new problems. You should not be surprised by surprise. So the idea is to make them comfortable with doing anything which is thrown at them. So that is the reason they are exposed to different things. They learn to thrive on challenge, learn to handle it, and learn to cope up with it.
The best part of the FC for me was sports. Playing, there are good facilities here of tennis, badminton and other sports, and the way Khel Utsav was organized, and I was a part of the organizing team, so it was a very good experience, and it was held in a very good manner, and there were so many games that were organized and so many people participated, so it was all very good to see.
Actually, I don't want to go from here, but the memories which we created here are so much precious, I think. दोस्तों से मिले, दोस्तों से हंसी मजाक हुई, दोस्तों से बातें हुई, और दोस्तों के लिए ही मैं बस दो शब्द कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमेशा एक दूसरे के हक में दुआ करेंगे, ये तय हुआ है. मिलके बिछड़े लेकिन तुम्हीं से वफा करेंगे, ये तय हुआ है. कहीं रहो तुम, कहीं रहे हम, ये मोहब्बत रहेगी कायम. अगर मोहब्बत करना जुर्म है तो ये जुर्म ज़िंदगी भर करेंगे, ये तय हुआ है.
The experience in MCHRD was wonderful, and apart from the academics, which was the foundation of the whole FC program, we enjoyed a lot of activities, other extracurricular activities that were organized by Officers Club, by our social service club. There were village visit, which gave us a new insight and a new perspective to look at things. In particular about Special FC was कि we had already served on the field and then we came back. So in a way, talking to my batchmates, I realized that all of them wanted to come back to the academy for 3-4 months to just bond with their batchmates, to just share their experiences with them, share their problems, their happiness. Somebody has achieved something in the field, somebody has had a personal milestone, somebody married, somebody had an engagement. So I think this is what these small little social interactions are something that I will take back from here. And of course, looking back in future, if some opportunity comes, I would certainly like to come back here and enjoy here.
नाम क्या बताया अपना?
जयपाल चौधरी मुरादाबाद से।
अच्छा, तो जयपाल चौधरी फ्रॉम मुरादाबाद।
मैं कबूतर है।
तुमको एक बात ध्यान से बता देता हूँ, गार्ड बांध के याद कर लो।
कौन सी बात भैया जी?
लड़की की उम्र, आदमी की सैलरी और एस्पिरेंट के अटेम्प्ट नहीं पूछा करते इस इलाके में, समझ गए?
अरे भाई,
आप काम क्या करते हैं?
वो क्या बोले तो क्या रे, चिट्ठी पहुंची नहीं क्या अभी तक? आगे करूँ क्या तेरे को डिलीवर? डाकिया समझाएगा तूने मेरे को? पहुंचाना जल्दी।
Yo, teach myself DJ Garu. चेस्तारो। ओटीज, आपके जीवन की सारी समस्याओं का निवारण करने के लिए हम एफसी नहीं, स्पेशल एफसी का आयोजन कर रहे हैं। इसमें आपको सब मिलेगा, कंफर्मेशन, प्रमोशन, इंक्रीमेंट, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, बिग डेटा, कांदा लहसुन सब मिलेगा। अब आपको क्या चाहिए?
The two activities which they liked the most were the AK Sinha one act play and the trek, because they felt in this they were able to interact more with each other. It also challenged them physically, and in the one act play, to put up a cultural proper script and act on it, it challenged them mentally and physically. So these two extracurricular or co-curricular activities were liked the most.
हर एक इंसान को नमक चाहिए, जैसे हवा और पानी। यह नमक हमारे समंदर का है, इस पर हर एक भारतीय का अधिकार है।
पता नहीं एमसीआर की पाक सरजमी पर तुझ जैसा नापाक कैसे एफसी में आ गया। शुक्र कर कि तू मेरा दोस्त है, इसलिए बच गया, वरना पुराना सर से पीटी करवा कर तेरा कीमा मना देता। निकल मेरे इलेक्शन से, दफा हो।
तेरी जुबान बहुत ज्यादा चलती है सूर्या।
हाँ, ज्यादा चलता है।
मेरी सर्विस को मत बोल।
मुझे याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं।
मुझसे हाथ मिला ले।
गद्दार से दोस्ती नहीं।
हार जाएगा।
अपनी सोच।
इतना गुरूर ठीक नहीं।
6:30 बजे पीटी करने वाले इलेक्शन की हार से डरते नहीं। चल निकल यहां से।
What is physical deficit? It's simple, my dear friends. Physical deficit is nothing but the deficit of physical resources. Now fast forward to present. Much water has flown down the Ganges. The other day I was chatting with Raghu, Mr. Raghu Ramarajan, and another friend of mine, Arvind, not the Kejriwal, but the Subramaniam. He too asked me a similar question. See, my friends, there are no simple answers. If you ask me one, there is none. Rather than answering your question, I'll close the class with a new question.
Doing any course, whether it's foundation course or professional training or during college, you take back moments, and I'm sure these events, these interactive sessions have created beautiful moments for us to cherish, whether it's Himalayan track, whether it's Hyderabad Darshan, whether it's Khelotsav, whether it's Ekasana Act Play. I think these moments are what we will cherish. And secondly, I was very inspired by Didi sir and CD ma'am for their calmness and patience. So these two virtues I will take back, the calmness and be cool as a cucumber.
One of the incidents or one of the experiences which I feel was at the pinnacle was the Himalayan trek. It really brought all of us together in our most difficult times. I would like to share two lines in Hindi that इन लोगों ने जीने की एक नया ज़रिया दिया है, मुस्कुराने का एक नया बहाना दिया है। एक खुदा इन लोगों को सलामत रखना जिन्होंने दिल में अपने मुझे थोड़ी सी जगह दी है। तो आई वुड बी वेरी ग्रेटफुल फॉर दीज पीपल एंड इट हैज़ बीन अ फंटास्टिक जर्नी ओवरऑल।
We are also blessed here to have a very good team with us. Our staff, our support staff, they are all very hardworking. I mean, 24/7 they work to make life easy for the officers, and we try to give them all possible facilities, which is as much as is possible from our end. So what they, I think they will carry back from here is the comfort level they had here, so they never miss their homes. That's what some of them told us, and they were very appreciative of the efforts made by the staff here. So we were happy about that.
I am proposing to address the government that perhaps we need to relook at the special foundation course and not make it like a foundation course which the regular people do at the beginning, but to have elements which are unique to it. So a backlog foundation course needs to be unique rather than just a copy of a regular foundation course, because the trainees are different and have different mindsets and have different entry behavior.
Friends, the civil services, they should reflect on the status in respect of their origin, purpose and performance over the decades in the context of realizing the objectives of the freedom struggle. Indian Civil Service, ICS, officially known as the Imperial Civil Service, was set up under the Government of India Act 1858. It was meant to serve the interest of the colonial rulers. That was the purpose initially. With our independence, it became the Indian Administrative Service. While the ICS functioned in the context of exploitative nature of the colonial state, the IAS is to further the goals of the free Indian state propelled by the concept of welfare and development. Welfare and development. We need to have that two-pronged strategy. On one side, keep the welfare of the people. On the other side is development also. Simply welfare or populism, which is dominating in certain areas, is not going to help us. We have to balance it. It's important with all the services together making the architecture of governance. It's not simply IAS or IPS or IRS. Various civil services, they are all equally important.
We met here as strangers, but now we are departing here as friends. We started with sharing of our experiences. We had wonderful academic lectures. We had guest lectures from various renowned personalities. Even today on National Civil Services Day, we had the Vice President of India addressing us. So all these experiences, all these moments, every day, these make up wonderful learning experience, and these we take back to our work also.